What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's December 31st, 2023, the last day of the year. So I figured I'd make a video and just kind of talk to you guys and get you up to speed on what's going on, and also to thank you guys. But 2023 has been crazy, to say the least. But I do want to say thank you, though, again, to the folks who subscribe to my channel and follow along and watch the videos that I put up. It's been tough this year because I haven't been keeping the schedule that I normally do. Normally I film all of the off-road expos like Overland Expo. I didn't go to any Overland Expos, which is strange for me because I've been going to Overland Expo for like a decade, 10 years. If you look at my YouTube videos, they go all the way back to 10 years ago when they used to have the Overland Expo at Mormon Lake, just outside of Flagstaff. That's going back a long time, when they used to camp out in the mud. People would track mud into, you know, $200,000 off-road vehicles, which was cool. I miss those days. Now it's very, you know, corporate and clean and packaged, whereas back in the old days it was kind of just dirty, which I kind of liked it. That was just the fun days of Overland Expo. Anyway, I didn't go to any in 2023, which I apologize. Sorry, guys, but family first. You know, there were some things that came up that I had to deal with, and that was just more important. Family is more important, guys. Not to be negative. I don't want to, you know, ruin anyone's day, especially the last day of the year. But, you know, I want to explain to you, some of you guys out there who know me, why I took the path that I did in 2023, which was not a lot of social media. I had to unplug from the matrix, so to speak. And it sucks because it kills your YouTube channel. But on the other end, on the life end, on the connections end with family and friends, oh my God, it's refreshing. I had a talk with the late Boy Scout. We were texting each other, and he did the same thing. He kind of walked away from YouTube, and he has more subscribers than I do. I think he has like 250,000. But he walked away from it all, and he just enjoys life with his friends and family. And that's kind of like what I did in 2023. Not so much because I was burned out of YouTube. No, I wanted to go do stuff. I just had to choose between YouTube and family. I had some family members that were diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Some family members that they got cancer a second time and came back. I had family members that had open heart surgery because of aortic aneurysm. And I had a family member die from leukemia. My uncle got cancer from exposure to napalm back in the Vietnam War. To say the least, 2023 was rough on the family side. So I took a break and I said, you know what? I'm not going to go to these shows. I'm not going to make these videos. I'm going to spend time with family members. We flew to Hawaii, and my wife and kids spent 30 days with family out there because we just want to spend time with the people we love and that we care for. And I highly suggest you do the same. This whole YouTube thing and social media and, you know, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, unplug from time to time. Take a break. Get out there and just experience life. We did some traveling in 2023. Like I said, we went to Hawaii and we saw some cool stuff. We went to Kualoa Ranch, which was cool. That's where they filmed Jurassic Park and a bunch of other movies, so that was fun. All right, so you can't come to Hawaii without going to the original Leonard's Bakery. Yeah! Woo! High five! High five, yeah! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you. We went to Mammoth, which is a ski resort, a mountain resort up in the eastern side of the Sierras and on the California side. Never been to Mammoth before, and that was awesome. We did a hike to a waterfall. And yeah, Mammoth is just unbelievable. Now I know why Mammoth is the most popular mountain ski resort in California. Even though it's far away from everything, it's hard to get to. When you get there, it's absolutely amazing. This is such a cool little village, man. I really like it. It's like you're in like Europe. I feel like we just took a trip to Europe for a whole lot cheaper. So definitely going back to Mammoth and the June Lake area to go camping because it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful out there on the eastern side. I'm going to go out there, probably take the Tundra or even our new side-by-side that we got. Oh, by the way, 2023, that was exciting. We bought a side-by-side, a Kawasaki T-Rex 4. And yeah, that was really fun. We're going to take that out some more too. But yeah, we'll probably take it out there because there's a lot of forest to explore out there on the eastern side of the Sierras, which is cool. It's basically the backside of Yosemite. I do plan on taking the truck out to Yosemite too, because there's some lookout points on the backside of Yosemite that a lot of tourists from California or from that side of the country in general, they don't get to see. But those of us who live on the Nevada side, we have easy access to the backside of Yosemite. So we're going to go check that out in 2024. Now, we went to Great Basin National Park on the eastern side of Nevada. Again, very hard to get to, takes hours and hours and hours to get there. And it's in the middle of nowhere. And it's one of the least visited national parks in the national park system, but we went. And it's cool because when you get there, you get to go to some caves. They had the Lehman Caves there, so we took the kids down into the caves, the cave system out there. It's pretty cool. Whoa, it's like a dungeon.
Oh no. Are there gonna be bats in this one?
Wow. Oh, it's cold in here already. Oh, it's like a movie set. I know.
It's like Indiana Jones.
Oh, I know, huh? It's like Indiana Jones. Oh man. And then check that national park off the list, because we've hit all, I think almost all of the national parks on the West Coast. Yosemite, Grand Canyon, Zion, Great Basin, Yellowstone. We haven't gone to Glacier National Park up in Montana yet. We haven't done that. And we haven't been to Olympic in Washington, Olympic National Park in Washington. So we still have to hit those, but we're almost done with the western national parks, which is pretty cool. So I think we're going to put that on the list. We're probably going to buy a travel trailer this year to pull with the Tundra, and probably going to go back to Yellowstone because we only saw like a quarter of Yellowstone in 2020. So we want to go back because I never got to go inside the big wooden hotel and then check out the eastern part of the park. Or we'll go to either to Glacier National Park, or maybe we'll go down to Arizona to Monument Valley and go check that out. So there's a lot of options we want to go do. We'll see what happens. But whatever we do, we're going to take the truck and a travel trailer. Not so much overlanding per se. We're going to probably bring a travel trailer and park it and then use the truck as our overlanding exploring vehicle, you know, out in the wild on the fire roads and stuff like that. Not a rock crawler. It is an explorer road trip vehicle. That's what I bought it for. Road tripping. That's the plan anyways. Matter of fact, let's talk about the Tundra. So updates on the Tundra. Again, for the guys that don't know, this is a 2022 Tundra. I bought it brand new in January of 2022. So I'm hitting the 2-year mark. It's got 20,000 miles on it now. I just did the 20,000 mile oil change and no issues at all. There's been a couple recalls, but they're all minor, like the rear view mirror and a fuel line heat shield and uh, tonneau cover or bolts or something like that. All small stuff. I didn't have any turbo issues at all. Nothing. No check engine lights, nothing. This thing's been driving great. I towed over 3 states. I towed a travel trailer through Oregon, the Pacific coast, through the Redwoods, through the Sierras, through the Cascades, and had no issues at all towing a travel trailer with this thing. So I've had really good, a really good experience with the 2022 Toyota Tundra with the V6 twin turbos, if anyone is curious. In 2023, I did put a lift kit on it. So as you can tell, this thing is sitting just over 3 inches high. This is the Rough Country 3.5 inch lift kit. I'm not exactly sure how it lifts it. I think it's 3.5 in the front, and then I don't know, 3 in the back. Or I have airbags, so I can set it to whatever I want in the back. But it's pretty tall, and it allows me to fit 35-inch tires with little to no rubbing. There's a little bit of felt rub up here. It like rubs on the felt, but it's so minor. I could barely really call that rubbing. But yeah, that's what it looks like lifted. The Rough Country kit was about $800. It's basically just a spacer lift with aftermarket upper control arms. These are forged upper control arms, which are nice, heavy duty. They're not welded tubes, they're forged, which is nice and strong. Upper control arms don't really require a lot of strength for the most part. It's the lower ones that take all the beating. But it's nice that those came with forged upper control arms. And then, like I said, I have the airbags in the back. So nice when it comes to fitting bigger wheels and tires. So these are 35s. I spent like $1,600 on 4 Toyo Open Country AT3s. These are the new AT3s. The AT2s were popular, but the AT3s are even better. And I went with the AT, the all-terrains versus mud terrains, which is what I had before, because I had to be honest with myself. I was like, you know what? This is a road trip truck. This is a fire road, Forest Service road exploring truck, not a rock crawler, and not even really a hardcore overlanding truck for that matter. As much as I love going off-road, I had to be honest with myself. I'm going to use this truck to be towing a trailer and to be doing a lot of road miles, like lots of road miles, as a road trip truck. So that being said, that's what steered me to get the all-terrain tires that are mud and snow rated. They got siping and nice tread blocks for snow, and I could go off-road. Obviously I could go off-road and get decent performance, but that's the reason why I went with all-terrain, because I had to be honest with myself. This is a road trip truck. 35s with a 3-inch lift is perfect. I can fit it in my garage without hitting the top. I get good gas mileage with 35s. Again, I think this thing is averaging like 16, 17 miles per gallon, which is phenomenal because it is all-terrain versus mud terrain. And the 35s are just more lightweight than the 37s. Some other things that happened in 2023. We got a dog. So when we moved from Las Vegas to Reno, one of the things that I promised my kids was, hey, if we move, maybe we can get a dog. And that was 4 years ago. And we didn't get a dog for 4 years. And, the kids and my wife would give me a hard time. They're like, hey, you said we could get a dog. But yeah, my 2 boys are getting straight A's. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. So we got a Pomsky. If you don't know what a Pomsky is, it's a Husky and a Pomeranian mix. So it's a little tiny Husky. And it's only going to get 15 pounds, I think, for this batch that we got. We went with a breeder out there in Grass Valley, California. And holy crap, they're expensive. We were going to get a rescue, but we were like, you know what, let's just go ahead and go all out and get what the kids want and get what my wife wants. And maybe we'll get a rescue later. But for this dog, as our first dog in over 25 years, we went all out and got a Pomsky. And this thing was pricey, man. Oh my God, it was expensive. But you know what? It's the cutest thing ever, man. It's a little ball of fur and it's just full of energy, and the kids love it. My wife and I love it. And all right, so that's a a little bit of flashback on 2023 and what's going on with me. Again, like I said, I apologize for not going to a bunch of shows in 2023, but I plan to make it up in 2024. So the first thing I'm going to do in 2024, literally in just a couple weeks, I'm going to be going to Las Vegas, and I'm going to be going to CES, which is the Consumer Electronics Show. So I'm going to film all the new tech that's coming out that may not even be out yet, but if they show it at this big show there called CES. So I'm going to see all kinds of cool car technology, probably a lot of electronic cars, e-bikes, TVs, cameras, cell phones, drones, you name it, anything electronic. They're going to have all the new stuff coming out in Las Vegas in a couple weeks. So that'll be fun. A week in Vegas, checking out stuff. And I'll get to go get some good food in Vegas too. And also too, we've been talking about going to Glacier National Park up in Montana. And now that we have our passports, because we just got our passports, and we're working on the kids getting their passports, we're probably going to try and go to Canada. So we've always wanted to go to Banff National Park up in Canada. So I think if we can wing it, if we could work a couple overtime hours, we might go up into Canada in 2024. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's the rough plan for 2024. On that note, again, thanks a lot for watching and subscribing and following along on my crazy YouTube channel here. So I do have another YouTube channel called Full Charge. It's an e-bike channel. I haven't really done a whole lot, again, because I was set back a little bit in 2023. But I do have a lot of videos up there already. So in 2024, I'll be pushing some e-bike videos over there. If you guys are into e-bikes or electronic vehicles in general, I'll put a bunch of videos over there. And there you go, guys. That's it. Happy New Year. 2023 is out and 2024 is right around the corner. Get out there, enjoy life, have fun. Take care, guys.